You know, we can learn from everyone in life, and I've told many stories. I think on YouTube we have about 330, 40 videos on there, and a lot of them are stories about clients or people I've met or individuals I've interviewed that have really shared a lot of great stuff with me. Well, I want to tell you, our newest book came from a very unlikely source. It came from the most incredibly unlikely source. And the reason I want to do this video right now is because I want to let you know that there are teachers for us in this world that aren't wearing the faces, the clothes, the masks that we think teachers should wear. Sometimes there's some very surprising wisdom to be gained by people that we don't think we have anything to learn from. Hi, I'm David Essel. So we just released our 6th book, Rockstar, Finding God's Purpose for Our Life. And it's a parable. It's a story. It's a short story. It's a snap to read. You can pick it up at Amazon.com. It's only $7.95. And the Kindle version is only 99 cents. So you can check all that out. But I got the story in the most unique and unbelievable way. And this is the purpose of what I want to share here today. You know, lots of gifts come to us from people. Like a lot of times we learn great gifts from our parents, but we don't like our parents. So we don't learn the gift until years later on. Or maybe a former lover had something great. What they told us was really true, but we didn't want to hear it from them. Maybe our kids have been telling us something for years, but what do our kids know? You know what I'm saying? Maybe someone who's 400 pounds is telling us what we need to do in regards to changing our life, and we're looking going, you don't have anything to tell me. If your advice was right, you wouldn't be 400 pounds. Do you know what I'm saying? Well, a number of years ago, I met a homeless guy named Mark, who I met every day when I was out for my walks. I lived on the bayfront in Sarasota, Florida. I'd be out for walks, and this homeless guy would come up. I'd give him $1, give him $2, and he always had a story about how he was going to use it to get a bus ride to his brother's to get some work, you know. But you could tell that he looked about 30 years old, or he was really beat up and highly addicted, alcoholic, drugs, etc., etc. So one day when I gave him this money, I gave him more than I thought I had in my pocket. He said, "Oh, I can't take this without giving you something in return." I said, "What are you going to give me in return?" You know what I'm saying? It's like, he said, "I make up stories. Let me give you a story and then I'll let you go." Well, the story that he gave me, I ended up taking bits and pieces of his story, and I wrote the book, Rockstar. And it's the story of a rock, of course, you know, and it's a biblical story. It's a story of a rock that becomes this incredible, follows his dream. The rock follows his dream, goes through all the ups and downs in life, feels at times highly depressed, highly anxious. Yes, rocks have feelings too. And in the story, we see our story. You know, we see that we have a purpose. If we're willing to go through the ups and downs, if we're willing to keep faith, if we're willing to continue our prayers, if we're willing to do what we need to do on a daily basis when the world is not validating our existence, this is so important. When we're not getting the feedback that we think we need, when we're not making the money we want, or our lover isn't treating us the way we want to be treated, or maybe we're single and we're just dying for a relationship. In other words, life isn't working out the way we think it should. Well, this parable goes around and tells us how in this one rock story throughout their life that they had to keep pulling themselves up. And they gave examples throughout the story. The rock gives examples of how he pulled himself up. And then in the end, he found that it was all worth it. It's your story, it's my story. You know, about having faith, using faith, practicing our faith. Not just saying we have it, but practicing it daily. So pick up a copy of the book. I know you're going to love it. It's very inexpensive. It's a very short read. It's for all ages. It really is. And there's actually exercises in the back of the book that you can write out to help you get clear about your purpose in life, what your life purpose really is. And as a master life coach, if I can help you in that arena too, contact me at talkdavid.com, talkdavid.com. Share this message. Oh my gosh. You know, sometimes it's these little inexpensive books and DVDs and CDs that gives us the incentive to carry on. And maybe this will be like that for you. Maybe Rockstar, the book, will be exactly like that for you. I hope it is. And I thank Mark wherever he is for the wisdom that he has and for the sharing. So when I gave him, you know, money, that he actually said, "No, I have to give you something in return." That's beautiful, isn't it? I hope you have the most miraculous day. Don't forget to tune into our radio show, XM Satellite 168, channel 168, Saturday nights, 6 to 9 Eastern, 3 to 6 Pacific. Or if you don't have satellite radio, listen live at our website, talkdavid.com. And if I can help you, contact me at TalkDavid. Have an awesome day.